learn about determinants of direct financial compensation. There is a 4-point for this topic. First is the organization, second is the labor market, and the third is the job, and the last one is the employee. Organization as a determining of direct financial compensation. First is compensation policies. A compensation policies provides general guidelines for making compensation decisions. Employees may perceive their firm's compensation policies as being fair and unbiased, or others may have different opinions. An organization often establishes compensation policies that determine whether it will be a pay leader, pay follower, or market rate. Pay leader is an organization that pay high wage and salaries than competing firms. Using this strategy, the firms can attract high quality and productive employees. Second is pay follower. Companies that choose to pay below the market rate because of poor financial conditions, or being believed that they do not require highly capable employees are pay followers. Lastly is a market rate. The market rate is the average pay that the most employees provide for a similar job in a particular area or industry. Second point is organizational level. The organizational level in which compensation decisions are made can also have an impact on pay. Upper management often make this decision to ensure consistency. However, in some cases, there may be advantage to making pay decisions at lower levels, where better information may exist regarding employees' performance. Lastly is ability to pay. There is a logic for using cost of living as a pay determinant. When price rise over and pay does not, real pay is actually lower. A pay increase must be roughly equivalent to the increase of living if a person is to maintain previous levels of real wages.
Next, we are going to talk about labor market as determinant of direct financial compensation. There is 5 parts under this labor market, and the first one is about cost of living. There is logic for using cost of living as a pay determinant. When prices rise over time and pay does not rise, pay is actually lowered. A pay increase must be roughly equivalent to the increased cost of living if a person is to maintain a level of real wages. The second one, we are going to talk about labor unions. Mandatory collective bargaining between managements and unions on wages, hours, to other terms and conditions of employment. The third one is about the economy. The economy definitely affects the financial compensation decisions. For example, a depressed or lower economy generally will increase the labor supply, and this serves to lower the market rate. A booming economy, on the other hand, results in greater compensations for workers, and the price of labor is driven upwards. Next is about expediency. Managers in highly and specialized areas occasionally need to use non-traditional means to determine what constitutes competitive compensations for scarce talent and niche positions. These need a real-time information. The last part is compensation survey. A compensation survey is means to obtaining data regarding what other firms are paying for specific jobs or job classes within a given labor market. Labor organizations routinely conduct compensation surveys that typically provide the low, average, and high salaries for a given positions.
Next is job as a determinant of direct financial compensation is divided by 3, which is job analysis, job evaluation, and job description. First is job analysis. Job analysis is the systematic approach to determine the skills and knowledge needed to perform the job. The value of the job normally depends on how you are analyzing the job. Next, the higher the skill skills and knowledge needed to perform the job, the higher value the job will be, or vice versa. Second is job evaluation. Job evaluation is the process that determines the relative value of one job in relation to another. The basic purpose of job evaluation is to eliminate internal power inequities and then to develop a hierarchy of job value for creating a pay structure. And it can be done through ranking method, classification, factor comparison, and point method. And the last but not least is job description. Job description is a written document that describes job duties or functions and responsibilities which serve as different purposes, including data for evaluating jobs.
Next is the employee. In addition to the organization, the labor market, and the job, factors related to the employee are also essential in determining an individual compensation. These factors include job performance, skill, competencies, seniority, experience, organization memberships, potential political influence, luck, and salary comparisons. This is the employee factor. First is performance-based pay is governed by how well one performs. The jobs include merit pay, merit bonus, and incentive pay. Second is skill-based pay, system that compensates employees for their job-related skill and knowledge, not for their job titles. Third is competency-based pay, compensation plan that rewards employees for the capabilities they attain. Next is seniority. Lack of the time an employee has been associated with the company, division, department, or job. Experience regardless of the nature of the task. Experience has been the potential of enhancing a person's ability.
My point is organization membership, which is receives a compensation component without regards to particular job they perform, and receive them because they are a member of organization. Second point is potential. It's useless if it's never realized, and many employees are really paid well because they are the potential to add future value. Next is political influence. Firms should obviously not to permit political influence to be a factor, and to deny exists would be unrealistic. Lastly is luck. Luck have to be in the right place at the right time, and opportunities are continually presenting themselves. Also, luck works primarily to the efficient.